What's up? Boom. Okay, so I just completed 20 days of the Master Cleanse. Maple syrup, lime, or lemon. I use lemon most of the time, but I have limes now because I'm transitioning into the watermelon fiesta. Eating as much watermelon, lime, and I'll probably mix in some other fruits, but I'm just sticking to fruit. And cayenne pepper, also herbs. So it just sort of reminds me of when I first started down this vegan path, which I've been on for 4 years. And when you first start out going raw or going vegan, for most people, if you've already gone vegan, then you've felt that energy increase. But for some people like myself, eating too much vegan junk food, energy levels can decrease again when you haven't eaten enough raw fruits and vegetables. So that's why I decided to go on the Master Cleanse, and that could be a really good way for anybody to start down this lifestyle because it gives you an immediate release of energy. So, an increase of energy, and it kind of like frees you from being bogged down from these foods that have you bogged down, which is probably why you're considering a raw food lifestyle. And it's just so simple and easy. I feel really good when I do the fruits, and I do a lot of fruit smoothies, and the watermelons weren't ripe yet, and I really like watermelons, and for some reason I was just in this weird mental space where I didn't feel like I was going to be able to do just raw fruits and vegetable meals. And I've been watching a lot of Doctor Morse. So there's one tip there, would be to watch a lot of Doctor Morse, and to not be afraid to watch a ton of YouTube videos to keep you focused and motivated. So Watching videos is great. Now, when I was on the Master Cleanse, I didn't want to watch too many raw, gourmet videos because it just put me in this mental space. But you're not hungry when you do the Master Cleanse, when you eat enough syrup or drink enough syrup. It really takes the edge off of cravings or anything like that because you're not hungry. And the same is true for eating fruit. And really, my main thing on the vegan diet has just been telling people to get enough calories. So I really am a big fan of the Raw Till 4 movement. But if you really want to simplify what you're doing, the Master Cleanse, which I was just on for 20 days, is a really great option because it's just you drink these drinks all day long. I make mine a bit bigger. There's a little bit more than 3,000 calories in here, and on days that I was more active with work and things like that, there were a couple days where I went through a whole bottle, and I felt great. So that for me has just been a great way to simplify my life for a period of time. Now I'm ready to go back on the mostly fruits because like I said, we have to get used to thinking of ourselves as frugivores, ideally. We're primarily fruit eaters. We don't have claws. Our digestive system is perfect for fruit. It's very hydrating. I'm not against vegetables. I will eat vegetables. I had some celery today. But I like to try to tell people, to primarily focus on the fruits, or at least carbs. My friend is doing a diet right now of all fruit and beans, because that's what makes her feel the best, is when she has some beans. So there are kind of different levels depending on the healing that you're looking for. With me, I have to go deep with the fruit, and this is a way. The Master Cleanse is a way to get a lot of the astringent lemons or limes in you to pull some of those toxins out while keeping your fats and proteins low. And this also has some antioxidant properties, and there's some great Google Scholar research on the benefits of maple syrup, pure maple syrup, no sugar added. I think it's there's a lot of sucrose in there, which it takes a slight step, so it's slightly not as beneficial as fructose, but it's still keeping your fats low, your proteins low, and then the energy just goes to your cells. You feel amazing when you do that. So that can help you gain some awareness to get you out of the fog that comes from cooked foods, and particularly meat and dairy. It creates that, it weighs you down. So this Master Cleanse can help you sort of gain this awareness. It's like, okay, now, whoa, I feel so good when I do this. How can I continue to feel this good? And for me, it's the raw foods, based around fruit, not afraid of vegetables. I also do herbs. So when you're on the Master Cleanse, tuning into Doctor Morse can be a great inspiration, and just it's mentally stimulating to learn his whole outlook on the lymphatic system and what we need to do for health. And got a couple more things here. Smoothies are great, but for some reason, like I said, I didn't feel like I was going to be able to stay on the smoothies only, or just eating fruit only for a long period of time. But with the Master Cleanse, I was just able to simplify what I was doing, and there's just one drink to make. The syrup is a bit expensive. The cheapest place that I was able to find it was for $10 at Sam's Club. But I'm transitioning into the watermelon now, and I have, since last night, been doing the watermelon with citrus and a few grapes here and there. I know there were a couple other things. Pick your favorite fruit and base your lifestyle around fruit. The other advantage with learning about how we're ideally made for fruit is that you can simplify. I think you can get a little bit lost in the raw world of trying to make all these concoctions with different vegetables, which is great. I will probably have a zucchini pasta soon, but that's like, I see that as more of like a flavorful thing. Like, vegetables are fun, flavorful things to eat for some variety, but what I've experienced is that fruit is more energetic. It's like it creates energy within you, and when you stick to nothing but fruit, you can get really deep in your healing and cleansing, and you can with vegetables too, but Dr. Morse says that they'll slow you down, and it's not that there's anything wrong with vegetables, but compared to just fruit, when you eat enough fruit, the fruit is just, it wins out because of the hydration and the ease of being able to process. So yeah, the Master Cleanse could be a good first step. Finding your favorite fruit, and if you love fruit and you feel like eating it, like if you love watermelons and you can just stick to the watermelon deal, I noticed that I go through 1 to 2 watermelons per day. So, try to buy a couple watermelons if they're in season, which is usually summer. If you love bananas, just go for the bananas. And just find your favorite fruit, and I would base my diet around that. And then if you want to have salads in the evening or something like that, then or I mean, if you have the energy and you're not trying to cleanse like I am, I have been trying to heal from prescription drug side effects for these 4 years, and I found an immediate increase when I went vegan in my energy and skin and things like that. But as the years have gone by, I really have to go to the raw foods. So yeah, whatever works for you. I think going vegan and staying vegan is the first step. Realizing that if you've gone vegan and your energy levels aren't quite where they will like to be, you're going to want to increase your raw foods, which is the next step, is just raw. So it's like vegan, then the next step is raw, and you just get all these living fruits and vegetables, and you can have fun with that. And then for someone like me who wants to cleanse even deeper and who doesn't really have this chef-tell cooking bone in me to cook all these raw foods, gourmet raw foods, I think that fruit can be the easiest and is ideal for the deepest cleansing, because I think that we're frugivores. So, like I said, whatever works for you, but I wanted to put out there this whole Master Cleanse thing, because it could be a good way for somebody who's not even a vegan to experience being vegan. Experience what it's like to not have all that fat and protein weighing you down, because it can't be digested, a lot of it, So, yeah, that's just what's worked for me. Everybody has to find their own path, and do you.